Merhabalar, Anadolu Efes'in yeni transferi Daniel Oturu ile birlikteyiz. Hello, welcome and thank you for accepting this interview.
Thank you for having me.
I want to know your story a little bit, like how you started playing basketball. Was it your family's motivation or was it your passion?
I started when I was in elementary school. I was in fourth grade. I want to say I was either 7 or 8 years old, and just from then on, I just continued to play each and every year, and then the love for the game just continued to grow. My favorite player ever is Kobe Bryant.
I was gonna ask that. Any player growing up that you wanted to be like?
Yeah, Kobe for sure. I watched the 2008 NBA Finals. That was the first NBA Finals I ever watched.
Boston Celtics versus Lakers. Yeah.
So since then, I admired Kobe really well, and basically just from that start of that young age, just was led me up until this point.
And then you played in college. You grew up in Minnesota. How was college basketball? Any unforgettable memories there?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like being able to play basketball in a state that I was raised in and I grew up in, and being able to play in front of my family, is special. A lot of memories being made with my teammates, coaches, a lot of huge games.
You were an all-defensive team, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, my second year I was all-defensive team, and so that was pretty big, a nice accomplishment.
And you said coaches. Your coach was Richard Pitino.
Oh yeah.
Do you still talk to him?
I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's a good guy. He's at New Mexico. I think New Mexico or New Mexico State, one of those two now, coaching over there. So they got a good squad too. So
I was wondering if you called him before coming overseas, because his dad, Rick Pitino, was a coach to Panathinaikos.
Oh yeah.
Did you get a chance to talk to him?
Not really, but it's crazy that you brought that up. I just remembered that his dad coached at Pana.
Really?
Yeah.
Then NBA draft. I guess it was your dream. How was that excitement?
It was definitely unique. That was the year COVID, hit the world, and so
everything stopped.
Everything stopped, and so the draft was delayed for many months. But to the glory of God, I was able to hear my name called the night of the draft, and a special moment for myself and my family.
Since 2004, you were the only person drafted from your college, actually.
Yeah, I've heard that for sure before. Definitely a blessing for sure. Like without God, there's in my life and in the life of my family, there's a lot of things that we wouldn't be able to do. Even being able to be in a position like this right now, playing for a club like Efes, it's just overall just a blessing.
Any veterans in the team in the NBA that helped you improve your basketball, that you learned stuff from? Yeah,
I had a lot of different vets. I learned from all types of players. I had my first year, Patrick Beverly, Marcus Morris Sr., DeMarcus Cousins. Those are some guys. Ivica Zubac, great vets. And then later on, like my second and third year, I was with Jeremy Pargo, who played overseas, played in the EuroLeague. Just in my ear all the time, So like I was around a lot of experienced players. They had a lot of knowledge and a lot of things that I needed to learn and soak up from them.
Do you ever want to go back to NBA?
If that's what God has ordained for my life, then that's what it is. But ultimately, for me, I try to take it step by step each and every day. I'm here at Efes, and my focus is playing against Monaco on Friday and just trying to get a win in front of our home crowd.
Okay, then let's come overseas a little bit. You came to Yucatan Merkez Efendi. How was making that decision? Because coming overseas is a hard adaptation period, and it's different from NBA, of course.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was definitely difficult for sure, trying to grasp the idea of being away from everything that I'm so familiar with for an extended duration of time, and so you know, a lot of prayer and a lot of thought went into it, but ultimately I felt like myself and my parents and my family felt like it was probably the right decision to go. You know, and so far it's like I said, it's been a blessing. You know, I was the first place I ever played overseas in Denizli, and you know that place always has a special place in my heart because, you know, just the people there, the fans, you know, my coaches and my teammates. You know, it was very, very pleasant experience playing over there. You know, a lot of good people are over there.
You had only 10 games with them, but really unforgettable memories, I guess.
Yeah, it was only like 9 or 10 games, but it was also just all the practices and the preseason stuff and just getting to know. It was just like, you know, before I left, it finally felt like I was just like, we all just like, I don't know the word, but it kind of felt like I just started really knowing everybody.
Like puzzle pieces, I guess.
Yeah, putting together. So, you know, like I said, you know, they gave me an opportunity to come play basketball overseas, and that's something that I'm always forever going to be grateful to them for.
Your contract has a EuroLeague exit in Yucatán Merkez Efendi. Did you expect it to happen this fast?
People ask me that all the time, you know. You know, honestly, I couldn't say for sure. You know, I knew that, you know, when I came overseas, I knew that the EuroLeague was, you know, the highest level of basketball being played over here. And, you know, my goal is to always play at the highest level wherever I'm playing at. And I just knew that if I just, you know, did what I was supposed to do, you know, just stay locked in and just stay focused on what my goals were, you know, anything is possible. And so, I don't know, like you said, after 9, 10 games, you know, just God blessed me with an opportunity to come play in the EuroLeague with Anadolu Efes. And so it was an opportunity that, you know, I couldn't pass up, and I'm very grateful.
In your 8th game, you had 28 points and 11 rebounds against Efes. And then I guess they made an offer to you.
Yeah, that was a good game. You know, we ended up losing, but I felt like that was a game. We maybe could have snuck that game, but you know, it didn't work out for us in Merkez Efendi. But yeah, that was my parents' first game they came to watching me play overseas. So I was trying to leave a good impression.
And then joining Efes, that time team was having a rough time with all the injuries and stuff. How was the environment here?
You know, the environment is really, I don't even know how to explain it. It's really nice. You know, there's a lot of great people here. A very welcoming type of family feel. You know, I feel like for myself, I'm just a little more like socially awkward. You know, I just kind of stick to myself. You know, but quiet, but you know, everybody here has been it's like warm and kind, and so it's made the transition really easy and seamless.
Then the adaptation period was easier.
I think that's probably what helped that, like trying to get adjusted, you know, just everybody being patient with me and just trying to understand that, like, you know, I'm a new guy and I'm trying to figure everything out right on the fly. And so it definitely made things a lot easier.
And then first EuroLeague game against Panathinaikos. What surprised you the most in European basketball?
Just overall, just like the way the game is being played out here. I would say mostly just a lot of team basketball emphasis on offense and defense, and helping each other out. You know, rotations are more serious. You know, like one missed rotation can lead to could change the tide of a game from like 2 points to 5 points, like that. And so, you know, just I think the style of basketball in Europe, you know, not that is you know better or worse than playing in the NBA or back in America, but you know, just there's a lot of it's just different, you know. And so either way, you know, it's all basketball. I just love the hoop, so it don't really matter.
You play with another big, Tyreek Jones. What was your chemistry with him on the court?
You know, I think our chemistry is, you know, it's coming along for sure. You know, first like couple weeks that I got here, you know, it was probably a little iffy. Just like anywhere else, like just like you know, just trying to get acclimated and used to a new teammate, somebody you haven't played with before, you know. But being able to play with Tyreek is awesome, you know, super athletic, very aggressive, strong, you know, he's very explosive, like great player, you know, brings a lot of energy, and like I think his energy is something that we feed off of, you know. He's always, you know, motivating everybody, pushing everybody, you know. He's a really good teammate too, so, you know, just sharing the floor with a guy like that, you know, is all you can really ask for.
Also, I want to ask about Real Madrid game, of course. The 4 overtime game broke all the records and stuff, and your matchup was Walter Tavares. He's known as the best defender in the EuroLeague, you know.
Yeah.
How is playing with that level? Was it hard?
You know, like at the end of the day, I wouldn't say anything basketball related is hard. You know, I would just say like, you know, playing against Tavares and a team like Real Madrid, you know, is always going to be difficult. You know, they're one of the best, they're probably the best team in Europe right now. You know, hottest team. You know, they're playing really good basketball, and so like going into a game like that, I felt like us as a team, you know, we just had the mindset of, you know, like, we got nothing to lose. Like, we got to go out here and just try to get a win. And I think that's what we did for the 50-plus minutes, whatever, how long the game was that we played, you know, 4 overtimes, you know. Just going out there and trying to compete, you know, that's what we try to do each and every night, is just go out and compete and play hard for a full 40 minutes and just try to put a full 40 minutes together. And yeah, that's really just what the mindset was. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to win.
We all wish that you guys have won, but still, it was a fun game to watch, good game to watch.
For sure.
If we come back to Anadolu Efes, I want to know your chemistry with the coach, actually, because he's also a rookie in EuroLeague. He's his first year here in EuroLeague in Efes. How is being under him, playing with him?
It's been dope, for sure. Like, Coach, Adam coach is really good coach, and he's a really demanding coach. You know, he expects the best from his players, and he coaches me really hard, and I wouldn't want it any other way. You know, like he, I don't know how to explain it. He just, the relationship we all have with him is so, it's a good relationship. He's like a player's coach, you know, like if there's anything that's bothering you, can go to him, talk to him, can ask him any question. He'll be there to help you out. He's not only just outside basketball wise, he's a great, you know, great guy as well. You know, it's somebody that I enjoy playing for. You know, like his energy. I talk about Tyreek's energy a little bit, but his energy also, coach's energy. You know, every game we play, like, he believes we're gonna win. You know, he just harps on us about just like, you know, the details. You know, he's very detail oriented. You know, I think he's a great coach, and, you know, like you said, it's his first year, and I think that moving forward for him, just like, I think great things are, you know, he has great things coming for him. You know, he's a good guy.
And your team captain, Shane Larkin. I want to ask about him lastly, last player, but he's one of the most dominant guards in the league, and I mean, playing with him, getting assists from him.
Yeah. Shit, my fault. Yeah, playing with Shane, you know, he makes the game a lot easier, you know, like, he has very strong gravity. He attracts a lot of attention on the floor. It's, you know, like, just trying to learn how to play off of that, you know, is super important, you know, like, his drives and his isolation moves and his pick and roll game, you know, is going to attract a lot of attention from defenses, you know. So just trying to be in the right spots and just trying to, you know, set good screens for him and just, you know, be in the right positions to help him out, you know, create our offense for us, you know, is super important.
Thank you for this interview. But lastly, I have 2 questions from the locker room. Who is the funniest one?
The funniest guy in the locker room, I would say, is to me, it's probably Elijah Bryant.
Really?
Yeah, he be making me laugh so crazy. I would say him. And then you said two of them?
No, just one.
Yeah, I'll say Elijah.
But who is the one that makes the most inappropriate jokes?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Thank you for this interview.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for your time.